Now let's look at actually calculating the surface area of a prism. And so what's important here is to take note of how many surfaces there are and what shapes those surfaces are. So I like to start with the bases. So notice that, oops, I'm not on the pen. Notice that we have two bases, that front surface, which is a triangle, and then the one that is parallel to that, which is sort of drawn behind. And that is a right triangle. They've given me that information right there. So we can find area of a triangle, which is 1/2 base times height. So we will use 3 and 4 for our base and our height. And we have 2 of those triangles. So when I add up my surface area of the prism, we will add 2 of those triangles. And then the other surface that we have, or surfaces, are these rectangle lateral faces. And the lengths and width of those rectangles, this one is 7/4. So we want to include that when we think about area of a rectangle is just base times height. And then we will put it all together. Now, if you look at the measures of the rectangles, you'll notice that they're not all the same. So that surface that I drew in orange, it's 7/4. But then if you look at this one over here that I'm marking in purple, that one's 3/7. And then this one that I'm about to mark in green is 5/7. This would have to be 7 also, since the bases are parallel. So that's 7. That's 7. And so we need to pay attention to that when we are figuring out the surface area. So let's go ahead and say surface area. We have 2 triangles, so I'm going to go ahead and put a 2 times my 1/2 times the base, which is 3 times 4 height, plus that surface, that lateral surface that I made in orange, that is 7/4. Okay. And then I'm going to do the one I marked in purple, so plus 3 times 7 plus that one that's on the bottom, 5/7. I'm just getting the measurements from what's written there and trying to picture folding or unfolding that surface into sort of like how you would unfold a cardboard box. And then we're just going to pop that into the calculator. So right here I'm getting 12 plus 28 plus 21 plus 35. And that's going to give me 96. And I'm going to put my units that they used in the problem on there. And that's how I'm going to handle all surface area questions.